Okay, so I'm Jessica Kwok. So I am an Associate Professor in Neuroscience. My training is actually in biochemistry. So I'm basically using the biochemistry to look at what we can change in terms of the molecular composition after spinal cord injury, and can we actually modulate them to enhance functional recovery. So I'm trying to design drugs so that we can actually enhance functional recovery right now. So my PhD was actually on extracellular matrix. So one of the key extracellular matrix after spinal cord injury is chondroitin suffix proteoglycan. So I did that since my PhD when I was doing that in Hong Kong, but at that time I was actually looking at how the chondroitin suffix proteoglycan is affecting the neurodevelopment. So when I moved to Cambridge, then I started looking in the adult nervous system, because to me that is more meaningful. You're actually seeing an effect instead of looking at just an embryo. I'm not saying that embryo is not important, but you can see an effect. So from then on, I just continued the journey of looking at how can we modulate extracellular matrix to enhance functional recovery. So I talked about chondroitin suffix proteoglycans earlier. And this is a molecule not just upregulated after spinal cord injury in the lesion site, but also in a normal physiological condition. It is also wrapping around the surface of neuron. To use a very simple analogy is that if you look at an electrical cable, in order to make a new connection, illegally now I guess, you need to unwrap the plastic sheath, and then you connect the metal wire. You need to reseal it again. And it is exactly the same thing that the chondroitin suffix proteoglycan in the central nervous system is doing. So in a normal physiological system, on the surface of neuron, you will have these CSPGs, chondroitin suffix proteoglycan, wrapping the surface of neurons, with holes being the synapses. So holes are the places where the synapses are made. And synapses are the talking units between neurons. So in order to make more neurons, for example, for functional recovery, what we need to do is to remove this layer, let the synapse to form on the surface of neuron, and then rewrap the neuron around the synapses to consolidate this. And of course, it's easy to say, but we are talking about the central nervous system that we cannot even put our hand to remove the layer. So what I'm trying to do is to design some drugs that we can, through oral medication, that we can remove this layer and having it back afterwards. Okay, there are different reasons for that. So certainly I'm very excited about the science. So I've been working with spinal cord injury since I moved to the UK, so it's 20 years now. So I can see a lot of developments in the last years. And I think we're really getting closer and closer to having a potential treatment, especially for a regenerative treatment for spinal cord injury. They may not be the perfect treatments yet, but I think we are getting really close to that. I think coming to the network meeting, seeing the developments of what has been going on in the last year is really beneficial to move the field forwards. And the other one is because I'm actually in the advisory board, grant advisory board as well, so I'm here actually to discuss some of the strategic developments in the grant applications. I do really think we are getting closer and closer to a potential oral medication or potential regenerative treatments for spinal cord injury. This would not be the only treatment for spinal cord injury, because the complexity of spinal cord injury is so huge that we definitely need combinatorial treatment. And I can see that in this network meeting, that different developments from different angles. So let's say the sexual function, autonomic function. Tomorrow we'll have other people talking about stimulations and the different aspects, and all of them are actually pushing their limits right now. So I think the next step probably is to pull some of these elements together, to combine them, to design them as a combinatorial treatment. That will be the next step, and I do have my confidence that some of them will be will be very rewarding at the end. Keep your faith, keep your confidence. We are getting there, and we are working really hard. And by working together, both within the scientific population and also with the patients' community, I think we can achieve something soon.